Yo, what up, Yeet? Frak's walking. Frak. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if it picked up where the last stream was, but it had a whole bunch of stuff like it was trying to do two streams at once, or it had like some weird thing over there. What's up, Yeet? What's up? Hello there. What's up, Genesis? What's up, Jonah Darby? Yeet, maybe you should get that lump on your wrist looked at. It's time to flip the switch. Flipping all sorts of switches. You love what song? Who are you talking to? Yo, thanks for the 3 likes, people. You, what? You talking about Queen? We Will Rock You? Is that what you're talking about? What song you talking about, bro? What song are you talking about? Hello. Five Finger Death Toe song. Yeah, they disappeared real quick, bro. You should check. I'm Super Rich Kids. Oh, okay, I see it. Well, when I'm in the widescreen mode, I know how much you guys like the widescreen mode. I know how much you guys like the widescreen mode, but when I'm in the widescreen mode, the messages disappear quicker and it's harder to read because I'm in the widescreen mode. Bro, I saw this picture on Twitter of somebody that had like a scar on their arm, like on their wrist, and it was cancer. And they got like 3-second opinions after the original doctor said not to worry about it. So maybe you should get that checked out, Yeet. I worry about you, bro. Keeps me up at night thinking about your cancer in your wrist. Well, I think some people like the other version. I think some people like the other version. Maybe we'll go back to that format someday. When will Splatoon stream come back? Bro, I can't even play Splatoon 2, and if you want a Splatoon stream, I'd probably have to use Oracle's Switch and play some Splatoon 3. But like, why would you guys want to watch me play Splatoon 3 when you could watch Oracle play Splatoon 3? You know what I mean? She's way better at it. She's way better at it. This might be a longer one. My hair's already getting in my way. So we might have to put the hair up. Because you love watching me splat. Yeah, Oracle Splatoon stream, that's what's up. Jonah knows, he gets it. Heck yeah, dude. Dude, my cousin sent me a picture from his memories from 5 years ago when Ragnar was born, and it's a picture of me holding Ragnar and my braids. I have braids in the picture. You can't really see me, but you can see like 2 of my braids, and I got so sad. Touch grass for the fans. There you go, dumb blob. Appreciate you. Drink sparkling water with pomegranate juice. Sparkling water with pomegranate juice. Oracle made a banging salad. It was banging. Cucumbers and beets with aminos. Amino sauce. They ate horse meat? I think that was a baby bird back there. I remember there was a rumor about, hey, have a good one, Genesis. Have a good one, man. GG on getting your hair longer, bro. Don't cut it. Hashtag don't cut it. Friends don't let friends get haircuts. Friends don't let friends get haircuts. That was on the bass player's acoustic bass in the Alice in Chains Unplugged show on MTV. Friends don't let friends get haircuts because Lane Staley cut his hair and dyed it pink, which he was still cool, but yeah, we're gonna do our normal lappage. Dude, I used to come home from work, Jonah, and like try to play those songs. Like not the lead, but I would come home and like got this Washburn acoustic, and I would just like play along with the songs, the rhythm parts and stuff. That was so much fun. Like Angry Chair. What's another one that was really fun to play? It was so much fun. And then when I got done playing those songs, I would play Ween songs. I'd get the electric guitar out. Sometimes I'd play like acoustic Ween songs too. Yeah, that's a good chill one, man. I liked how I liked how like for each album he like picked a different style of music to draw inspiration from. And then he like used that to like write the album. Like they have a country album. They have like a noise album. They've got like a almost like a Latina album, like the La Cucaracha album. The first Ween song I ever, Piss Up a Rope. The first Ween song I ever heard was Push the Little Daisies, and it was on a VHS tape. It was a music video for like Much Music or something from the 90s. Yeah, I got gnats everywhere. What's going on? I don't stink. Sparkling pomegranate juice. I'm already getting a cramp. Spinal meningitis, that's a good one too. Dude, Ween has so many good songs. God, Ween, Satan. That album is so good. There's so many good ones on there. If you can get past like the noisiness of it. I've been looking forward to this stream all week. I don't get to walk that much. Like, I could stream for you guys when I walk at work, but it's literally less than 15 minutes. I just walk to a certain manhole cover and then I do a loop and come back around and got like 4 or 5 minutes left for break. Yeet with the big brain. Yeet with the big brain. Please. No, I drink fermented tea. I drink kombucha. I drink fermented tea. I drink kombucha. What's up? Your distant relatives are dying? Say a prayer. Say a prayer, bro. You can say a prayer for you right now if you want. God, please be with Yeet and his entire family, especially his distant relatives. Please guide them into the direction they need to go. Give them faith and trust in you. It's been a while since I've prayed. Sorry if that was pretty bad, but I'll do better. Try to do better. Dude, those 2 kids back there, they were like, hold on, that guy's live streaming. Like, how did they know? They were like 7. How did they know? Who's president of the Frak Caves Republic? I don't know. Who did we vote in office? Who did we vote in office? They didn't have a phone. They were playing with acorns. But they like stopped on the sidewalk and they're like, wait, he's live streaming. And then I said, hey, what's up? And then he's like, what's up? I don't know if you guys heard it. I was like, hey, what's up? What's up? He tried to act all big. We'll get better at it. We'll get better at it. We'll get better at it. I have to start praying more so we can get better at it. It almost felt like I was like mocking it, but I wasn't, so. It's all good. We'll do better next time. It's kind of like why I've been reading out of that Das Energy book every day after the daily. You're gonna nominate yourself as the vice president? Why wouldn't you just be the president? You've been here the longest. That's quite humble of you to just choose vice president. I like that. You can be the vice president. There's 2 going? No way. I can't read the chat on the other one. There's 2 going? Go get that medicine, bro. Go get that medicine. Make you better. You gotta get better. You will get better. How about that? You will get better. That's what I say. Love you too, bro. No, now I know how MDL felt when he was doing this. That's probably how, I know he used an app to do this, but still it happened to him where like one would die and it would keep going and repeat. You know, speaking of that, there was that one day my phone died while we were live streaming. And then I got home and I tried to cancel out that live stream because I couldn't get it to end. Well, that stream, I streamed for like half a minute for 30 seconds. I did that stream. And YouTube turned it into a short because it was 30 seconds long. And yesterday, it got 3.3 thousand views in an hour. 3.3 thousand views in an hour. All of a sudden, like 10 people commented on it, and all it is just my greed butt mouse pad. And people were like, oh, that's enough internet for the day. And what even am I looking at? And then some account named FBI said something else. I didn't make it a short. YouTube turned it into one. I didn't even know that was possible. Like a 30-second live stream turned into a short. Man, this place is popping tonight. Gotta get out of here. There's too many people. Too many.
When I took it there to get it, like, there was...
Yo, what up, Road Warrior? What up, Road Warrior? Bro, I'm gonna have to wait till next week to buy some merch. I went and bought some stuff today from the store and I spent a little bit more than I thought I was going to. I didn't realize that one of my items was a little more expensive than I thought. But I do want to get some merch, man. Just wanted to let you know I told you I'd do it this week, but I'm gonna have to postpone it to next week, man. I appreciate you. There's a triathlon this weekend. There's a triathlon this weekend. There's a triathlon this weekend. There's porta potties up here. They just dropped them off a little bit ago. Hand sanitation centers, porta potties. They've got gates. We've got a triathlon coming this weekend. Porta potties. Smell fresh. Smell fresh. Yummy. Hey, at least you still went to work, bro. At least you still went to work. GG. We're gonna go look for rocks to lift. We're gonna go look for some rocks to lift. Got my camera all charged. I got a SD card ready to take some storage. Want to at least walk for an hour. We might lose connection, but the other stream's still going too. Oh yeah, jalapeno Cheetos, bro. I haven't had those in so long. I was gonna get some pizza today from Danny's, but I spent too much money. I couldn't order pizza. It's kind of a bummer. Oh well. So I had beets and cucumbers instead. Beets and cucumbers. A blood blister on the bottom of my foot, still bloody, but it doesn't hurt. I've been putting baking soda in my shoes every night after work. They don't stink anymore. Good call, Ancient Oracle. Dude, this walking thing is incredible. I'm addicted. Now I understand why people do it. Yo, Road Warrior. Thank you, bro. Thanks, man. Heck yeah. Definitely gonna buy some merch now. Heck yeah, bro. Thank you. We're not streaming with OBS, so it's not gonna pop up like that, I don't think. I have to get like a different app that shows the chat on screen and stuff. I need to look into that. So then we can have like the animated GIF that Isaac dancing. Get your people's names on screen. Oh, they changed it. It's 500 now. It's 500 with 3,000 watch hours for super chats and memberships. And then it's, if you want to run ads on your videos, it's 1,000 subscribers with 4,000 hours. So like that's still a stipulation to run ads. But they changed it to where if you want to have memberships and that kind of stuff, then you can only have 500. So don't stop with that grind. Don't stop, bro. Heck yeah, man. YouTube's pretty cool. YouTube's pretty cool. Been doing it for 2.5 years. 2.5 years, and finally got to a point. You know, this is the first. Now we're looking to get 1,000 subs. Kind of curious on how the ads work. I don't really want to run ads, but I do kind of want to run some. But here's the thing, like I gotta get to work on the website. I think that'll be the big thing. Puregarbage.net. Right now it just takes you to my YouTube channel. But I think I'm gonna put some work into it this weekend. I have to. I have to get something going, even if it's blank and plain. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Yo, what up, Music Bear? Forgotten in Bethany Co-op? That sounds awesome, bro. Forgotten in Bethany Co-op? That's awesome. Yeah, Rick Bottom just unlocked the Forgotten recently too. And he's been having a lot of fun with the Forgotten. He's telling me about his synergies and stuff like that. Found an ultra secret room with Boiled Baby and Sacred Heart in the ultra secret room. And he's just having so much fun. You know, because with the Forgotten, you could soul and drain all your hearts in a devil deal, and then just switch to the bony boy. Dude, I love the Forgotten, man. When it's a Forgotten daily, I get hyped. I get so hyped for the Forgotten dailies. Because you can grab stuff with your bone. Like, yeah, you can turn it into the soul, but you can just swing your bone at like coins and hearts that are behind rocks. And all the synergies that you have now. Afterbirth Plus was kind of cool, but Repentance is cool. Like Rick Bottom was like, yo, I got Brimstone, dude. Brimstone. Little dip in the trail. We always seem to lose reception there. Got to keep moving through here. I was thinking about starting a Facebook too, Road Warrior, but man, it just seems like a lot of work. because then I got to interact with people, which is fine. I've had a Facebook before, a personal one, and I deleted it. I guess if I did one for the channel, it'd be different because it'd be Isaac related. Dude, like everybody we walk by is just like, yo, he's got his phone out. What's he doing with his phone? I thought people went on walks to get away from technology. Some people can't walk. Stay hard. You know? Like David Goggins. Bro, that man is, that guy's crazy. He's crazy, bro. I like him. I like David Goggins. He's cool. He's in my top 5 motivational role models right now. Motivation/role model. David Goggins. Stay hard! Love that. His story's so good too. He's like a superhero, bro. He's like a superhero. Listen to the whole Joe Rogan podcast with him on there this week. Dude, I love hearing Joe Rogan laugh. I like Joe Rogan's laugh. It's contagious. There's this clip of him watching some like fake martial artist. And he can't even watch the clip without laughing because Joe Rogan's like a lifelong martial artist. And he just starts laughing like a schoolgirl. It's hilarious. Like, you know that if you're really good at something and then you watch someone else pretend to be really good at something, yeah, the Forgotten's not somebody that you just pick up and play. You got to know when to change to the soul and when not to. Basically what I do is I just play as the Forgotten the whole time. The soul sucks. The soul sucks, bro. Unless you have like conjoined and crazy tear effects where like it benefits to shoot your tears. The Forgotten is so strong. Is all you got to do is get good at your hitbox, and once you know where his hitbox is, you won't run into enemies and you can just smack them, and it's like one kill or one smack kills most enemies. Who is Forgotten? Oh, in The Binding of Isaac, there's a character that is like a skeleton, and he's a melee character. Instead of shooting tears out of his face, he swings a bone. He's pretty OP, but then you can push a button and turn into the soul, who's like a ghost, but you're like tethered to the Forgotten. So that's kind of cool during Hush, is like to play as the soul and put the Forgotten in front of you. You play as the soul and put the Forgotten. Sometimes your reaction, bro, you gotta switch quick and hide behind them, you know? Machines, those bone hearts are so good. Having nothing but bone hearts like that. It's OP, really. It's OP. Like the blood donations machines, you can just keep tapping them and you don't lose bone hearts, but with the sacrifice room, you do lose them. But you can still hit it, go get a heart, keep your bone heart, hit it again, go get another heart, hit it, you know? Or you can just get rid of your bone hearts too. You can just get rid of your bone hearts too, because it counts as a hit. So like you get two taps on the sack plate instead of just one. The only thing is you don't get to refill it. You know, and if you have a full bone heart, fly into a cursed room with the soul and then walk out as the forgotten, or if you're like me and you don't like the soul, through here. It's bad reception. Man, it sucks. It keeps freezing like that. I wanted to walk far. I've been looking forward to this stream all week. This walk. Blister doesn't hurt. Ankle doesn't hurt. Still probably ice the ankle tonight, but running out of steam already. I don't know what happened there. Someone walked past us like really fast, like they've been running. And like, I don't know, it was really weird. Then they turned around. It's weird. About to take the road back. Should. This weird, creepy dude walking with his kids. He wouldn't even look at me when I walked by. I'm like thinking about what I gotta do to be a part of this triathlon next year. Maybe that's something I should make a goal. Like train for a triathlon. Dude, there's a trail in there? Dude, there's so much stuff out here that I have not explored. You know, I could start training for mud runner and do that. That would be cool. I always wanted to do mud runner when I worked with Road Warrior, but I wasn't down for that kind of thing back then. I'd always hear the guys talking about it and how much fun it was, but like I never did it. I think my right foot is starting to finally condition itself to be normal after wearing these shoes for a few weeks. Wonder if it's gonna start raining. I didn't bring the umbrella. Feel good though. Feel real good. Oh man, I've been looking forward to this all week. Going to Grandma and Grandpa's tomorrow though. Look at all those beautiful rocks. I'd like to go to the grocery store tonight. That way I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. We could do a walking stream tomorrow, and or I could come out here and film some rock lifting. Look at all those buttes. Look at all those buttes we got. Could like come out here and mark them too. Like I could put like a orange paint mark. Like, oh, Frank lifted that one. Yep, we've already lifted this one. Nope, we tried to lift this one, we couldn't. Let's try it again. You know? I kind of realized where I was struggling with my weightlifting. I was hardly doing like a warm up beforehand. So I got to figure out a warm up that's going to work for me, especially in the morning. Probably just like 5 or 10 minutes on the exercise bike is all I'll need. Like, really good. But I got a barbell today, so I can do some compound lifts. I learned what compound lifts are Compound lifting is when you use multiple muscle groups. So like a squat, a deadlift, a bench press, all of those are considered compound lifts because they don't just use one muscle. Like a bicep curl is just the one muscle. Yeah, there could be supporting muscles, but it's mainly for your bicep. Or like lateral raises. Tricep extensions. Those are, forget, they're called something else. All I know is I want to start doing compound lifts. I got another dumbbell and some weights from the pawn shop today. One of my coworkers keeps going to the pawn shop all the time, and he's like, sent me a picture of some dumbbells and some weights. And there's this one with weights on it for like $30. It was like, yeah, I'll take it. It's not the 2-inch Olympic, but I don't care. Those weights will still work on the leg extensions, whatever. The other vinyl dumbbell I've got with the vinyl weights, could stack them, could really get some good weight going on that one. That'll be nice. There's the sky. That looks really cool, actually. Motorcycle! 1 down, 4 up. 1 down, 4 up, baby. Need to figure out this camera situation. Selfie stick or something. It's a good walk, though. The rain is going to stop us. I think the rain is what's going to stop us. Yikes. What? What up, Dead by Donovan? What up, man? Dude, do you absolutely hate Stephen King, bro? Oh, we're just walking for health and fitness. We're not walking anywhere. I just like to walk in circles and yeah. Like your tweet about him not making enough money. I wanted to like it so bad, bro. I might go back and like it. There's nothing wrong with liking it. There's nothing wrong with liking it. I'm gonna have to go back and like that tweet, bro. It's raining mad. Look at the sky, bro. It's about to rain here. Good evening, Robert. Good evening, bro. Yeah, I decided to flip the camera and look. More people showed up. Nobody wants to see Frank's stank feet. They came for the beard. They came for the beard. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna train. I think I might actually start running, to be honest. Maybe not like long distance, like miles, but I think I might start running so I can train and be a part of their triathlon next year. Bro, I've been walking after I eat. It's so addicting, man. Like, especially when I'm at work, I'll walk after I eat my dinner. Dude, that's a really good goal, man. Dude, walking will do it. And if you drink soda, just quit drinking soda. Walking and quit drinking soda, you'll lose like so much weight. You know, the sweating isn't bad either. Just make sure you stay hydrated, bro. Wear a tank top. You got this, man. You know, and if you want to keep going after you lose the weight for the wedding, keep going, bro. They say it's real easy in the beginning to lose weight, and then people get frustrated because the weight doesn't drop off like it does in the beginning. But as long as you stay consistent with it, you'll keep dropping the weight. It just won't happen as quickly. Just don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. One of the things that helped me was going on the walks. On the weekends, I've been trying to walk at least 10 miles a day, which I've been doing pretty good. But going on the walks has been helping me. I quit eating before bed. Like, I'll eat this sounds crazy, but the last thing I eat is at 6:30. I eat from 6:30 to 6:40, and then I walk from 6:40 to 6:50. And then 10 minutes later, I go back to work. And that's basically the last time I eat until I go to bed at 12:30. So basically from like 6:40 until after the daily in the morning is when I eat some eggs. I'll eat some hard-boiled eggs. 3 of them. And then I'll eat some yogurt at my 3 o'clock in the afternoon break. I put myself in a calorie deficit. I haven't been building. There's like a bug on me. There's a bug on me somewhere. Where's he at? He's in my beard. Yeah, so I've been at a calorie deficit for a few weeks now. It's been pretty good. I've been cutting some weight, but I think I'm ready to bulk. I need to start ramping up my calories. I cut a lot of the body fat off. Now it's time to bulk. Now it's time to eat more and lift more. I'm gonna see how it goes. I think I've cut enough. I don't eat candy anymore. Well, Oracle gave me some chocolate before I left, but I used to eat candy like crazy. Heck yeah, bro. You look like you could bench. Dude, if you've been down the road before, then you know how it is. I'm just here for motivation, you know what I mean? I'm just here to help motivate you a little bit. That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. $500. Dude, I was wondering, like, Have you thought about leaning into like the ex-Amish thing? Boneless chicken? Dude, if you Dude, if your trainer was pissed, dude, if you got that, then you know. You know. You just got it. Dude, if you got, man, you got this, bro. You already got this. You probably know more than I do. You got this, bro. Dude, I just started grilling for the first time in my life a few weekends ago, and I've been grilling every weekend since. Like, I grilled chicken my first day, and my second day I did bison burgers, and then the next week I did chicken again, and I did salmon, and then last weekend I did chicken. I'll probably do more chicken this week. I've been eating it throughout the week for dinner. Dude, that's so cool. I just went today and got a barbell so I can, because I've been trying to piece together a little home gym. I have a weight bench with the leg extensions, preacher curl attachment. Haven't really used it, but what I first started with was just a dumbbell I pieced together with some weights. And then I got another dumbbell given to me so then I could do curls and stuff like that. Well, I went and got a bench, or the barbell, to throw my weights on so I could start doing compound lifts. Oh, I got you, man. I got you. I wasn't trying to bring it up to bring back bad memories. I didn't know if that would help you get views or not, you know? I'm sorry. I was just brainstorming. Oh, making changes to the channel? Well, I don't know if we're really making changes. We're always going to play the daily. We're always going to play the daily every day. The Isaac daily. That's what the channel was built on. But I'm like probably doing like a health, fitness, motivation type thing on too. I'm going to keep it all on the same channel. We've been filming these walking streams. And once I start getting into like a weightlifting routine, I'll probably like do some of that as well. So it's like across gaming and health and fitness, you know? Because let's face it, a lot of gamers that game for 8 hours a day probably don't lift weights. You know? They probably don't lift weights. Bro, Robert, gummy bears aren't that bad for you though. They aren't that bad. They're not that bad for your teeth, at least. See, I was all about like, I've always been about like sweet tarts, sprees, nerds, all that hard sugary candy. Be doing Red Dead Online soon. Heck yeah, bro. Gummy bears are actually great before lifting. I'll have to remember that. Well, I mean, the logical part of my brain wants to be like, yeah, that does make sense because like they're sticky and gooey. Energy right away. Yeah, like they're like energy right away, but then they're constant because it's like in that gel form. So it's like that makes some logical sense, but then also like what I've been finding out is like when you're training your muscles, you got to throw logic out the window. Like it doesn't, like certain things that I've thought about, like, oh, you know, if you do this, then your muscles are going to get better. And it's like, no, muscles don't work that way. Muscles are mechanical. Like, they need the resistance, they need the exercise. There's no logic behind it. It's science based. Well, I mean, gummy bears essentially sounds like the same concept as like a pre-workout. It just sounds like like a different kind of pre-workout, you know, like they sell all these supplements and pre-workouts. Is my shoe messed up? It's like clicking. That could be too. It could be placebo effect. Binding of Isaac reference, to be honest. Lift around ladies? Dude, I don't want to go to the gym. I've talked about this a bunch, but like, you know, and like, I'm sure the same kind of people that go to the grocery store aren't going to the gym, but I can't stand rude people at the grocery store. And if someone like didn't wipe the bench off, or they're like in my way and they're just being rude because they're ignorant or whatever, I'm gonna run my mouth and probably get kicked out or something. You know, that's why we got the free exercise bike, we paid for the weight bench. I've been buying weights. We got a $20 heavy bag with a stand. So like, and then I was also, this is one thing I want to do. I didn't have enough money this week, but I was going to go get some piping from Menards and build my own like pull-up bar outside. So like drive the pipes into the ground and then use the elbows to connect it at the top. You know, cement the pipes into the ground like a fence post or whatever. And then just build my own pull-up bar because I want to do some pull-ups, bro. I was talking about David Goggins earlier before you got here. And that dude is a beast, man. And he's crazy and psychotic, and I love it. Stay hard! Like that dude. He's so cool, man. What happened to my shoe? It's splitting. Yeah, pull-ups are really good for you, man. I want you to do 5 pull-ups in 90 days, bro. In 90 days, you should be doing 5 pull-ups. You got this. You got this, bro. It's a lot of back strength right there. That's your back and your shoulders. I've been doing 40 push-ups every morning. I started with 10. Well, like sets. I started with 2 sets of 10. Or wait, maybe I was doing 3 sets of 10 in the morning. So with the walking, I've been doing push-ups. I forgot about that because I just do them every day before the stream. And then I moved up to 15. And I could barely do 10 when I started doing 10. I was like, bro, I'm so like pathetic. And now I'm doing 20, sets of 20. I turn my computer on, I do 20. And then once I get the stream going and the intro's going and everyone's saying hi, I'm doing another 20 more right before I play. And then if I'm feeling extra ornery, I'll do 20 more before I go to work. which I should probably start doing another set because I'm doing 20 pretty easily now. So if I do another 20 more, or just take it to 25 and do 50 every day instead of 40, you know. I keep pushing, man. You can't slow down. It's like Saves the Day. That album, Can't Slow Down. It's so good. Everyone should listen to that album. Women are self-conscious at the gym. Well, that's because, like, men are creeps too. Bro, I saw the weather. I saw it was supposed to be super hot on the West Coast, super hot on the East Coast, and in the middle it's supposed to be cold and rainy. And like there's supposed to be storms all weekend. And the sky is beautiful right now. Because it's all gray, gold, orange. Let's not go that way. There's people. I don't want to bother anybody. There's a big group of people. Don't need no ginger with a beard walking up on them with a phone. People are like, hey, look at that boomer. He's on the Instagram Live or Facebook Live. It's been a pretty good stream. It's been a pretty good stream. Can't complain. No siree, Bob. You're up though, right, Robert? You're elevated. You don't have to worry about no flood, right? Like you're good, right? Good. Right on, man. We're at the top of the hill too. We're at the top, man. It could flood 50 feet and we'd be good. Maybe have to worry about the basement, but I could go down there with a bucket, shop vac, and do it. Oh, 500 subs, 3,000 watch hours. They lowered the requirement for memberships and super chats. You still do need 1,000 for running ads on your videos. You still need 1,000 to run ads on your videos. They announced it like last week and they're rolling it out over this month. Dude, it's crazy too because it says when you have to do an AdSense thing, and it says when you do that it takes up to 2 to 3 days. Mine was like less than 24 hours. And then when you apply for the other thing, it takes up to a month. And it was like, again, the same thing. So it was pretty bizarre. Hashtag blessed. You'll get there, bro. I know you will. You'll get there, bro. You keep making your dude, your content is so good. Your content is so good, man. Yeah, goodbye Twitch. Like your editing is good. Your straight up your content without the editing is good, bro. Like your board game stuff. Just keep plugging away, man. Just keep plugging away. You got this. Yo, Robert. 500 miles? How many? Man, that's a lot of miles. I'd want to start running some of those, you know what I mean? Thank you, Robert. I know you're quoting the song, but still. feel like we should train for next year's triathlon. That'd be quite the achievement. That'd be quite the achievement. Oh, let's take a little detour here and get off the... Dude, heck yeah, go for a walk, bro. Heck yeah. Thank you. You do the same. Keep it up, man. You got this. I don't know if I motivated you to walk, but even if I didn't, man, that's a GG on you. Because you're the only one that can make that change, you know? And if you're going for a walk right now, that's it right there, man. That's the step you take to doing better. You got this, bro. Super Rob, man. Heck yeah, man. We're going to do some laps for that. That deserves some laps. If I had a selfie stick or something, I could probably run a little bit, or at least like jog. I guess I do walk kind of fast, so... The salty's back, baby! Bro! And then you don't have to worry about stuff like that, man. You could have just waited till chat the next morning, bro. You could have waited till chat in the next, like this morning. But it's cool you emailed me, though. I appreciate that. But don't, like, keep yourself awake thinking that, you know, you gave me the wrong address. Yeah, that kind of worry, that stress and worry is no good. It's no bueno. It's no bueno. Because in the end, you didn't give me the wrong address, bro. You gave me the right address. Man, the next time you have stress like that, you know, and it's something that can wait until the morning chat, just try to imagine that thought in a bubble in front of your face and then blow it away. Just get it away. Put that thought and that worry inside of that little bubble or that cloud, and then just wave it away and blow it away. Let it go. Let it go somewhere else. And then replace that bubble with a happy thought. You know what I mean? I know it's hard to do, but that's kind of like what I've been doing to like help with my anxiety. Is like I gotta like put my thoughts into a bubble in front of my face and just blow them away. Just get them. Yeah, that's like unnecessary stress, Jonah. I'm glad to hear you used to get stressed over stuff like that. That you don't anymore, at least not as much, hopefully. I'm still human, I'm not perfect, you know, like, but that's how I try to do it. That was one thing that like I was watching a video and that's what someone said to do when you're thinking about something that doesn't really matter, like an unnecessary stress or anxiety, try to put it into a bubble and just let it go past. Heck yeah, Jonah. That's inspiration in itself right there. That's inspiration in itself. Man, people just think it's weird to walk around with your phone. People think it's weird to walk around with your phone. Like staring. Like, why is he walking around with his phone? Bro, I'm talking to my peeps. What are you doing? Worry about you and your family. Worry about your kids that are like 50 feet away from you on their scooters with no helmets. Like, why are you watching me, bro? Like, watch your kids. You know what I mean? You're the weirdo staring off at some dude with his hair pulled back and a beautiful beard. Your kids are 50 feet away. Yeah, Jonah's pretty dope, man. After seeing his guitar playing video, I got my guitar out to show Ragnar, because Ragnar's like, what's that? Can I see? So of course I got it out and I played a couple of riffs and he was done and then I was done. So I was like, I still need an extension cord to plug in my small amp. I don't want to move it. It's kind of like on a tower right now. I got my full stack over in the corner. And I don't want to take the top two 12s off. I'd rather just like reach them across. But I have been picking up the guitar like a couple times. And I'd say that was mainly due to Jonah. Picking it up's better than ignoring it. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you for the inspiration, man. Your story's gonna be one heck of a story, bro. Once you get through this, man. Freaking Mike Judge impersonation. All of it. Oh, felt a raindrop. Might have to start walking back to the house. I don't think it's gonna full on like explode. Kind of figured we wouldn't get the sunset. It was a little too early for that. You play lefty like Jimi Hendrix, bro. Left-hand guitars are more expensive too. Left-hand guitars are more expensive too. Yeah, if you're feeling up to it, man. Your last one did pretty good on views. Your last one did pretty good on views, man. It was inspiring for show. Oh, for show. Gotta find a trash can, throw this bottle away. I'm tired of carrying it. Thanks for the 8 likes, people. All right, we got a car and we can cross after the car. Jaywalking. Oh yeah, popped my hip. You know, there's a way to do that digitally, Robert. We could play digitally. I gotta find some people to play that with. If I could find people to play it with, I could probably hook up a camera. You know, and like, since you have it too, it'd be really hard to coordinate. Kind of have to probably be on the honor system on your part, you know, like. But I wonder if, since we both have, you know, a copy, if you could be a part of it, you know. I need to find people that would be down for that. There's a place around here. Oh, really? That's cool. Dude, oh man. I went to the pawn shop today and I bought some weights, but I also bought, oh, okay. They have PS4 games for $7 a piece. So I got Oracle The Last of Us Remastered on PS4 for $7. And so there's a free PS5 upgrade for that. Of course, you knew that. But then I also got our Battlefield 4 for $7. Dude, she was so happy. I walked in, she saw the, I was like, look, you wanted this one, right? You wanted this one, right? I mean, yeah, it's the remaster, but still, you know? Yeah, their PS4 games are $7, so if there's a PS5 version for free, you buy the disc for $7, and then you get the PS5 version for free. Like, that's how PlayStation's winning, is by doing that. Like, and if the Switch does something like that, now you gotta download Battlefield 4. Dude, she checked the player stats right now, and they're still pretty busy. The player stats are still pretty busy. Heck yeah, man. I forgot all about that. I was waiting for you to show up so I could tell you. It's so cool. She was so excited. I mean, yeah, it's the remastered version, so it's not the original, but still. That's what I thought. And they had another one. It was like Battlefield, and it had a name. It wasn't a number. It had a name. But I didn't get that one. I knew Battlefield 4 was the good one. I knew that was the one that people really liked. So I grabbed the Battlefield 4 and the weights, and I took them up to the counter. And this woman that worked there was like, I'm getting ready to put these out. She had a stack of PS4 games. Getting ready to put these out. Are there any you want? And it was like, The Last of Us, please. The Last of Us, please. Remastered. I was like, yeah. Yeah, please. $7. $7. And I knew she had the second one, and she really wanted to play the first one. So I got weights, and then Oracle got 2 games for $14, man. It's been I can't thank you guys enough. You guys, are like the reason that all of this is happening. I'm putting in the work, but if it wasn't for you guys showing up, being really cool, like I would not, you know. I don't thank you guys enough for that. So thank you. But this week has been pretty good for everything. We're working towards a goal at work. We've got to get all this stuff done so we can have the third off. If we meet the goal, then everyone gets the third and the fourth off. Only paid for one, I think, but still having a 4-day weekend instead of a 2-day weekend, then go in for a day and then have a day off, No, you're cool, homie.
It's literally middle school and like, at least you are.
Oh no. Robert's sending out packages. Oh no. Dude, Michael keeps sending me pictures. Michael Black keeps sending me pictures of this cat he rescued. It was like sticking its head through the blinds. He was outside looking in, and the cat was like sticking his head through the blinds. Dude, I've always like been anonymous on the internet. I've never gamed with people online. Like that concept was so bizarre to me when I started all of this, and like I kind of get it. I understand it. Oh, good people. Yeah, we want to keep it that way. We want to keep it that way. So strange today. People are so strange, man. No riffraff here. Try not to. No riffraff. That's like a Pink Floyd reference, bro. I like that. The wall's good and all, don't get me wrong, but I think it's overrated. I think the live performance is really where the wall shines. Or like as an entire set, like you listen to the whole album at once, which I'm a huge fan of. Like, I don't like listening to this song here and this song there. If the whole album isn't worth listening to all the way through, then I don't really want to listen to it. You know? And not everybody's like that, I understand that. But like, that's the only way I feel like you should listen to The Wall, is like all in one piece. And like the movie's cool too, but like I think the live show, I think that's where it's like peak. That's where it's peak. What is that, Michael Black? Bricks? Well, like for the first 5 shows, for the first 5 live concerts they did, they actually built the wall and tore it down. Dude, I used to be a huge Pink Floyd fan. Like, I went deep. Sid Barrett, like all that, dude. I went so deep with Pink Floyd. Like, Roger's like tone deaf. Like, his mom taught piano, but he was tone deaf and he sucked. And then, like, he became this awesome, like... But they only did the wall thing 5 times because it cost so much money. But they would build the wall the whole show, and then they would just tear it down. Imagine being there for that show, man. And then when they did the Animals tour before that, they would have the floating animals and stuff. Oh, dude. Imagine being there, bro. So cool. Like Umaguma. It's a really good Pink Floyd album that you don't hear talked about a lot. Dude, that's a straight up opera, bro. That's a straight up opera. Yeah, The Who, man. Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend. I had this Who documentary on DVD where it's called The Kids Are All Right or Aren't All Right. I can't remember. But John Entwistle, the bass player, pulls off Roger Daltrey's solo gold albums off the wall, and then he shoots them like skeet. Like he shoots them like they're clay pigeons, bro. Takes them outside, and that you see them go up in the air like clay pigeons, and he blasts them with shotgun like Roger Daltrey's solo gold albums. That was a really good documentary, like style for The Who. And then another good one is Led Zeppelin. The song Remains the Same. Dude, John Entwistle, man. He played bass with his fingers. He played bass with his fingers, and his facial expressions did never change. And his fingers would be like, in his face, he'd just be sitting there chilling. John Entwistle, he's a really good bass player, underrated for sure. Yeah, The Who's good, man. I want to go over my vinyl collection with you guys. I kind of want to brag a little bit and show off my vinyl collection. Beware of Mr. Baker. Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting, man. Bro, I don't know why we're still walking. I don't know why we're still walking, to be honest. It quits. We'll do another lap, and then I won't walk all the way around like I normally do. I'll just cut back. So we gotta think another 15 minutes at least. Dude, the first vinyl record I ever got was from a Sam Goody dumpster, because they would throw away CDs and vinyl and stuff. It was Buffalo Springfield. First vinyl ever. And my buddy went to Goodwill and found this crappy record player that the volume slider was like wore out and shorted kinda, so you'd have to like tap it to get full amperage for the amplifier. And then he gave me 2 picture disc Mars Volta vinyl for my birthday that were his. No, I haven't. I don't listen to Cannibal Corpse much, man. What's up, devil? Remember? I remember. I'm gonna be honest, devil. Like, I don't really seek out new music. And I listen to Cannibal Corpse. I might have a couple CDs, but I never really, like, got huge into them. But I kind of, like, listen to what I've always listened to, like bands I followed back in high school that still made music for a while, and then that's about it. Dude, Mars Volta is awesome. The album Amputexture has John Frusciante from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yo, let's go, devil. Get it, dude. That Amputexture album is one of my favorites, even though Omar Rodriguez Lopez doesn't play guitar on it. He wrote it. And that's the cool thing about listening to that album, is like, you can tell that he wrote that album, but you can tell John Frusciante is playing it, which is really, like, bizarre in itself, you know, like, you're like, wow, that's John Frusciante's technique, but that's not his riff. Like, that sounds like an Omar riff, but you can tell that John is playing it. Like, I don't know. D-Louse and the Comatorium is still probably, like, the best album they put out, but most at the drive-in sounding album. No, John Frusciante from Red Hot Chili Peppers. John Frusciante. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but it's like Frusciante. Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. He ain't no slouch either. Yeah, I had some flies buzzing in my beard. I thought they were fighting in the grass, but they were stuck in my beard by my ear. It's crazy. Let's face cam it up. I think we're gonna buffer again. Oh, felt a raindrop underneath all these trees. Imagine feeling the single raindrop. I don't know how many miles we've went, but we've went over 101 minutes. Yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers, man. I haven't been to a show in so long. I'd like to go to a show. But the bands I would want to go see are like, I don't know, there's this one like hip hop guy I'd want to go see. He's smaller, not a lot of people know about him. His handle's Flacco is bored, but he goes by Flacco. I'd like to go to one of his shows. Converge. I've seen them like 2 or 3 times. I'd like to see them again, but I doubt I will. Can't see the Locust again because Gabe died. So I probably wouldn't even go to a show even if they tried, just because Gabe wouldn't be there. I'm sure there's some other bands that I'd probably go see. I just can't think off the top of my head. All right. Across the road again. That'd be a cool show, man. CCR. Yeah, I've seen like Styx like 3 or 4 times because they play at like fairs for free or like for $5 or $10. Seen Styx and REO Speedwagon like 3 or 4 times. I saw Cheap Trick back in like 2007, maybe 2006. That was pretty cool because Nielsen on his mic stand, he had rows, like he had 3 rows of picks and they went like 3 feet down from the microphone. And there was like one song where he would constantly be like just grabbing picks. Like he would strum, grab a pick, strum, grab, he would just start throwing picks out to the crowd. Favorite Styx album would probably be Equinox. Would probably be my favorite Styx album, Equinox. I've got some Styx on vinyl. Grand Illusion's all right. Mr. Roboto is your theme song. Heck yeah, man. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo. Domo. We have some famous bands play around here too for free. Like Dio played for free. This year it was Quiet Riot. I didn't go to either one of those. There's like a Harley Davidson place like miles and miles away from me that gets like Great White and Dokken and stuff like that. Alice Cooper came to the same place that Cheap Trick went to a couple years after Cheap Trick. I didn't go to that, but I know people that did. But all that stuff's like old. My uncle just went and saw Faster Pussycat a couple nights ago. A few nights ago, a couple nights ago. Yeah, Alice Cooper's legit, bro. I have his Schools Out vinyl, and it's a desk. Like it unfolds, and it's like an old school desk that you would sit at in school, and it's got like writing on it and stuff. Like you fold, it has like fold out on the bottom for the legs, and then like it opens like a desk to pull the vinyl out. That's the kind of stuff that gets me going. That's the kind of stuff I like. This is like when you package something like that, like that's so dope, man. And Alice Cooper is like a showman. Like he's all about like the theatrics. You know, when you get a vinyl like that. Yeah. One of my best friends, old bass player, bro. He I did my deep dive into Pink Floyd, and he did a deep dive into Frank Zappa. So I got to teach him about Floyd, and then he taught me about Frank Zappa and the Mothers. So like while I had the whole discography for Pink Floyd, he had the discography for Frank Zappa. And we kind of like traded knowledge and music and stuff. It was really cool. Oh man, we got a good walk in the day. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. I was hoping to maybe lift tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to. I want to get to the grocery store. He has a new album. Dude, he had so much unreleased music. He has so much unreleased music, man. I bet Dweezil's just sitting on all of it, too. And Amit. You know that movie Ready to Rumble? I'm sure you already know that Amit Zappa is in that movie Ready to Rumble. There's a lot of glare coming off that dome of yours. Dude, it doesn't smell right. Smell this slushy. Smell this Slurpee. He sticks his hand down his pants. You little boob. Calls David Arquette a boob. There's a lot of glare coming off that dome of yours. My favorite line from that movie is when they're in the septic truck and they go to that one dude's girlfriend's work at the drive-thru, and it's like a fast food Mexican place. He's like, hey, how's the weather in there? Cold today? Hot tamale? It gets me every time. I love that. No, I don't remember that variety show, man. It might have been shown to me at some point, but I don't remember. I'm sure we could find it. Oh, I bet it is, man. I know there was like I saw like some sort of documentary that Dweezil was in. And like he's definitely not as talented as his dad and kind of like rides his coattails, but he's still kind of cool. Frank Zappa was cool too, man, because he did a lot for like censorship and stuff like that. Kind of like Dee Snider, you know? Like Dee Snider like dressed up as a woman and did all that stuff, but like went to Congress. And Frank Zappa was big on like free speech and like, this is art. You know, like what's wrong with you? He got into some stuff that was like, you know, but yeah, the way he talked and everything, like he was well articulated. He knew what he was talking about. He didn't get rude. You know, he was very professional for a rock and roller, you know. He's gone way too soon in his time, man. Yeah, Dee Snider from Twisted Sister. He was a big advocate too for anti-censorship in the Congress. Both him and Frank Zappa went to Congress and like fought for, you know, like anti-censorship. You know, and then shortly after came the parental advisory warnings. So I remember back in the day, I went and bought a Limp Bizkit CD from Walmart and it was edited. And I was like, what the heck? Like, this is trash. Like, I don't want it to be cut every like few seconds, you know? Like, I don't care about the words, but like, come on, it like cuts out the whole thing. And then like I got Appetite for Destruction from Walmart that didn't have a parental advisory. And Mr. Brownstone said the F word in Mr. Brownstone and it wasn't edited. And I was like, what the heck, man? Oh yeah, he could insult with style, you know? Appetite for Destruction didn't have an advisory. And then Mr. Brownstone, you hear the F word like, dang, bro, there's butterflies like swooping at me. Swooping. Yeah. Yeah. Well, dude, and now, you know what Walmart sells now? Go to the, how do I say it? Go to like the health and body section, you know, where the toothpaste and stuff is. Go to the contraceptives and see what you see there. If you don't already know, go see what you see by the contraceptives. They sell that now too. Yeah, dude. Exactly. For men and women. But you can't buy a CD that says the F word. You know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, Astroglide is like kind of normal, you know? I mean, that's like, well, you need that kind of, you know? But, you know, the other stuff is like batteries included. Like, what? Don't have to go to Spencer's anymore. Spencer's is cooler because they have cooler gag gifts, man. They've got masks. They've got like fart spray, whoopee cushions. And then they have a little section that only adults can go into, and it's all like curtained off and everything. Devil, I don't know if you're still in here. But when I was a kid, man, I thought I scored big at Sam Goody or On Cue. I can't remember what it was called at the time. But I got Dr. Dre's Chronic 2001 album. And I was like, sweet. It was like awesome. Like they let me buy it, you know, like this is parental advisory. I got it home and I put it in. It was the instrumental CD. It was an instrumental CD. So I didn't even get the full, like the full album, bro. And I was like, yes, I'm underage and they still sold it to me. It said instrumental on the cover, but I thought that was like a bonus CD. You know how like a lot of CDs back in the day, they would have like 2 CDs? I was like, oh, cool, it comes with the instrumental version too. Nope. Straight up just the instrumental version. That's how naive I was. But like, my mom wouldn't let me listen to heavy music or like Limp Bizkit or anything. I had to go to a Christian bookstore and buy a Zayo album. Like, she took me to the Christian bookstore and I got a Zayo album. And then she couldn't really say I couldn't listen to heavy music because she bought it from a Christian bookstore. Like, straight up went inside, knew it was a Christian bookstore. I went and picked up Zayo because I knew Zayo, and I was like, all right, this is what I want. Because my friends had turned me on to Zayo, and I was like, well, here we go, Mom. And she's like, this isn't Christian. This sounds evil. I was like, you just bought it from the Christian bookstore. From that moment on, I was allowed to listen to whatever I wanted to. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Yeah, Zayo, dude. some of the heaviest music, and it's Christian. Like I love blowing people away with that, like playing some heavy, like off their self-titled album. Dude, I don't know what it is about that album, but I'll probably start working out to that album. I could listen to the whole thing every day. It pumps me up, dude. Like, you know, like boxers and fighters have music, and it's like stuff you would hear on the radio, like, yeah, 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 yeah. I'd come out to Zayo, like the most evil sounding Christian music, and like, let's go, dude. You wanna fight? Let's fight, bro. I am pumped. Guys, we got an in real life donation. Guys, we just got an in real life donation. Norma Jean, bless the martyr, kiss the child, bro. Dude. Okay, I can't remember what song it is, but it's like track 5 on Bless the Martyr, Kiss the Child. You know, it's the one where it's just like, it's just chugga chugga wee the whole time. There's like no vocals, and it's like a 12-minute song, and you get vocals near the end, and it's just like, but like, dude, my CD skipped on that track. My CD skipped on that track, and I would fall asleep to that song, and then I'd wake up in the morning, and it would be like in a, you know how like vinyl, there's a locked groove, and it'll just play over and over at the end of the vinyl, so you have time to sync up side B or whatever, or side C or D on your other turntable. Well, that's what it was like. It was like a perfect loop. It was like do 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 do, and it just did that over and over and over. I loved it. Then there's that one song when Norma Jean got a new vocalist and he split off and did the Chariot. Before they got big as the Chariot, they have like this demo, and then there's like the Days of Our Lives or the Young and the Restless piano theme in it. I don't know if you've heard that track, Devil. I'll try to find it and like, I don't know, try to find it and let you know. God paid it for donuts tomorrow. Bro, you kind of feel bad. I mean, I guess it could have been anybody's that had a car parked there. Oh, man. I'm going to put you guys down for a minute. $120, guys. That's 2 hours. No, I didn't go to show the money off. I'll show her when I'm done. I had to show this off. This is what I wanted to show off, bro. That $10 is great, but I'm eating my pear juice popsicle. You guys watch Sam Hyde at all? I have a whole playlist on my channel dedicated to Sam Hyde. It's mixed between like his comedy, his opinions, his advice, I really like Sam Hyde a lot. I think he's really cool. I like what he does. I never watched him on Adult Swim because I haven't watched like television like that in a really long time, and I didn't have cable or anything when he was on Adult Swim. I used to watch back in the day like Metalocalypse and stuff, Venture Bros. Never really got into Aqua Teen Hunger Force except for the Foreigner episode. With the Foreigner belt, where like there was a belt that had like special Foreigner powers, but I really don't even remember it. But like C Lab 2021, Frisky Dango. Frisky Dango was like Archer before Archer was a thing. C Lab 2021, MC Chris was on that show. Venture Bros, Robot Chicken, of course, and Metalocalypse. Those were my Mr. Pickles. Grandpa's guitars. Grandpa's guitars. Murder train a coming. Go into the water. Live there. Die there. Crimson Thorn. No, I've heard of King Crimson. Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Like me some good Christian music because people like it's still secular music, so it doesn't really matter. But like you know what I mean? Like it's still secular music, but at least you can be like, "Yo, it's Christian." Like they don't swear. That's what kind of disappointed me about Zayo is like there's a recent concert where they played live like within the last year and the dude's swearing on stage in between songs and stuff. And it's like, "Bro, that's so bad." Like, really? Like they were like, "Oh, this is popsicle things, man. You just put juice in. They're like you turn them into popsicles. You just reuse them. You just wash them and reuse them." Like Zayo's music was Christian when Zayo started with their original singer, but then like during their self-titled days, during that album and stuff, their drummer was going through like addiction and stuff, and yeah, it was weird, man. It was totally weird because like the vocalist was swearing in between their songs and stuff. And it was kind of like put a really bad taste in my mouth. So it was like, yeah, I don't really want to watch this live concert anymore. You know, I'd rather just. Yo, what up, Sony Punk? What up, man? It. All That Remains. I don't know about that. I didn't listen to All That Remains. But I can only imagine, you know. Like a lot of the bands were just Christian for the clout of being Christian, you know. And like I said, it's all secular. So like you can say you're Christian all day. Like I'm not saying that I serve the Lord or anything better. Or I was raised a Christian, but I don't claim to be a Christian right now. Like, we're all sinners. I'm not saying I'm an atheist, but like I don't claim to be a Christian because what I consider to be a Christian is like hardcore strict Christian. And I don't behave like a Christian should behave, so I don't. And that was kind of the thing, like I called you out, and I shouldn't have called you out because that's not very Christian like to call you out. You know, I don't know you. I don't know how I just see what I see, and for me to judge you like that is definitely not Christian. And so I apologize for that, devil. That was completely out of line. But there was this local band around here that would play, and each song, they were a Christian metal band, and each song was from a Bible verse. Like the lyrics were either straight up quotes of Bible verses or they were inspired by Bible verses. You know what I mean? Yeah, I remember being taught that stuff too. That was like the most Christian like metal that I would ever consider actual Christian music because it was like Bible verses and stuff. Even though the music was like really heavy and awesome, the lyrics were about praising the Lord or spreading His word. But they quit doing metal and then they started doing like screamo. And then that band was really good too. It was like the drummer, one of the guitar players, the bass player, and then they were missing the vocalist. But then then they added a guitar player, and then both the guitar players and the bass player did vocals, and that was their new band. And they were so good. And then like they just kind of like they recorded in some dude's studio around here. He had a really good studio in his house. He could produce pretty good, for like on a small scale, And they had so much talent and potential, and then something happened to where I don't know what happened. But like funny enough, in school we made screen printed shirts, and I made one with their band name on it. Like I designed this shirt with their band name all over it in different size fonts and stuff, and then it had a picture of Bill Cosby on it. I still have this shirt, and it's a bad taste now because of Bill Cosby and all, but it was still cool. No, that's cool, Jonah. I think we're gonna end it, bro. Thanks for hanging out. I might have heard of Ocean's Theory. Hope you get some good eats, man. I think I'm gonna go to the grocery store and grab some food for this weekend, for the week. I hope you guys have a really good night. Be safe. Hope you have a good morning. No, thank you, Jonah. Thank you, man. And I got to shout out Road Warrior and Robert. Thank you guys for your generosity. Really appreciate it. I'm leaving.